What's up, guys? Last night was WWE Money in the Bank. I wasn't very impressed, but it wasn't the worst. Actually, the first half of the pay-per-view was considered, to me, it would be considered one of the worst pay-per-views this year. The first half. But let's get into it. The kickoff, we had R-Truth going over against King Barrett. King Barrett went to hit him with the Winds of Change, and R-Truth countered with a roll-up and got the victory. I kind of wish they would use R-Truth in a different way than they are. I mean, they're not really using him at all, other than the occasional kiddie, gimmicky, goofy promo or whatever, short promo. He needs to be R-Truth, to me. He needs to come out there rapping and dancing, getting over with the fans as a face. I followed him through the early days of TNA, so that's the R-Truth I know. Ron Killings, that's who I'd like to see. But you get what you're dealt, I guess. The first match on the main card was actually before the first match, I got to mention when the show started, the whole roster was on the stage and they did a short tribute to Dusty Rhodes and did the 10 bell salute for him. I thought that was really cool. Later on in the middle of the show, they would do a longer tribute, a video tribute on the Titantron to him, so I thought that was obviously really cool and really sweet of him to do. The first match on the card was the Money in the Bank contract ladder match. Randy Orton versus Roman Reigns versus Dolph Ziggler versus Kane versus Neville versus Kofi Kingston versus Sheamus. The first half of this match, guys, I was almost put to sleep. The first half of this match, it was consecutive people taking turns climbing the ladder, getting stopped, getting thrown out of the ring. That's all it was, the first half. Almost the whole match. The whole match, you only had two people in the ring at a time. Everyone else was outside. Two people took turns getting in the ring and fighting. That's what it was. But there were a couple good spots I liked. I liked the powerbomb spot with Roman Reigns with the ladder on the corner on Neville, and I think it was Kofi. He powerbombed Neville first, and then he powerbombed Kofi onto Neville, I believe. That was really cool. Towards the end of the match, it looked like Reigns was going to grab the briefcase, but the screen goes black, the arena goes black. You hear that the Bray Wyatt comes out, knocks Reigns off the ladder and hits Sister Abigail on him. That was kind of unexpected for me. I figured if I was going to see anybody interfering in that match, it was going to be New Day to me. But Bray Wyatt also came out and stopped Reigns from grabbing the title. At the end of the match, they teased. I thought Neville was going to grab it. That would have been so cool. But Sheamus ended up knocking Neville off the ladder, and Sheamus is Mr. Money in the Bank today, which is not too bad. I give it 5-6 out of 10. The second half of the match kind of made it a little bit better, but it wasn't. It was still one of the worst Money in the Banks of all time to me. Next, we had the Divas Championship. Before the match, Paige cuts an awesome promo backstage. Says, "This is for you, Dusty." A good promo, a really solid, great promo about change by Paige for me. The match was okay for a Divas match. I didn't mind watching it until the end. The ending was very sketchy for me. I didn't like it at all. Paige got screwed, kayfabe screwed, and really screwed. I mean, I'm sure she knew that was going to take place, but still, man, she needs the strap on. They need to put the strap on her. It's time. It's her house. As she says, it's her house now. They need to bring Charlotte up and get them two going, either as a tag team or as a program against each other. That would be awesome. That'd be big money. 4 or 5 star out of 10 that match. The twin magic. Paige did get the pin, but she got it on Brie instead of Nikki. That was bullshit, man. And Nikki gets the roll up for the win. Or I think she may have hit the rack attack. Yeah, I think she did. Maybe. Next match on the card was the IC title match. The Big Show defeated Ryback via disqualification. And Ryback retains the title. Miz has to come out and cut a promo and get involved in the match. And obviously it ends in a disqualification because Miz hit the Big Show first, therefore he wins. But Ryback's still the champ. Didn't really mind it. I'm glad they kept the title on Ryback. I'm glad something happened. But I'm not saying Big Show needs to go. I'm not saying that. But I think Big Show needs to tone it down some. And I think he has. We haven't been seeing too much of him. I think he has. Just for his health and his age, his size. I'm not saying he's not in good health for his size, because he is for his size. But he's getting older, you know. He needs to tone it down, I think. Next match on the card was Owens versus Cena 2. Champion versus champion. The match was definitely as good as the first one to me, if not better. The original's always better, so I can't say that one. But it was as good as the first. Cena gets the win via the Attitude Adjustment. I was hoping to see Kevin Owens get a win, surprisingly get a second win over John Cena, but that's not WWE. WWE's, if John Cena gets a loss on a big pay-per-view, the next pay-per-view, if he's working the same program with the same talent, he's going to get the win. He's not going to go down with a loss, another loss. It's not WWE. But he gets the win with the Attitude Adjustment. After the match, he tries to show the ultimate sign of respect, points to the crowd, points to Kevin Owens, says, "You belong here." Because he does. Kevin Owens does belong in the WWE. Because he's great. Offers the handshake. And I knew you can see it a mile away that Kevin Owens is going to decline the offer with the ultimate sign of disrespect. But he did sell it good to me. Because I was reading his lips. He said thank you. He was going to shake John Cena's hand. He actually told him thank you. And I was like, whoa, he's not gonna go heel here. But he did. Thank God. And he powerbombed John Cena on the apron just like he did Sami Zayn. It was a straight match. 8 out of 10 stars. 7, 8 out of 10 stars. It was a very solid match. The Tag Team Championship match. Big E and Xavier Woods of the New Day defends against Primetime Players. It was a solid match to me. It wasn't a crazy good match, but it was an okay match. I didn't mind watching it at all. Titus hit the pounce. He hit Monty Brown's pounce in the middle of the match. I thought that was really cool, but he won with the ball breaker, or the sky high. I call it the ball breaker because Balls Mahoney used to do it. 4 or 5 out of 10. I'm glad to see the Primetime Players get the straps on them, though. A lot of people don't really buy into the PTP, but I like the Primetime Players. I really do. I'm glad they got the titles, and I hope they keep them for at least a few months. The main event, Seth Rollins retains against Dean Ambrose in an awesome ladder match, you guys. It was a really great match. I'll give it a 7, 8 out of 10 stars at least. Really solid, hardcore style match. Lots of great variations, and they used the ladder good. Seth Rollins, they used a lot of chairs. So that's good to see. I liked the Rollins did his running powerbomb 3 times. The first 2 was on opposite sides of the arena on the barricades, on each barricade. And the third time he stacked up a bunch of chairs onto a ladder and actually jumped and sat down with him on the third powerbomb, and I thought that was really cool. The end of the finish, a lot of people will say is sketchy, but I think WWE done the right thing by kind of teasing the Ambrose win. You know, he's this close. They both come down with the titles, but Rollins comes away with it when they hit the mat. So Rollins retains, and he's still the WWE champion. Thank God, he's my dude. So I give it was about a 6, 7 out of 10 star pay-per-view. It was a C pay-per-view. It was a C pay-per-view. It was okay to me. I didn't mind watching it at all. You can follow me through facebook.com/aaron.stroud.98. No, I wasn't. Obviously, look at this beard. I wasn't born in 98. That was my old football number. Facebook.com/aaron.stroud.98. I'm on Skype. I'm on Vine. I'm on Snapchat. Same name, username is same name as my channel name, maybe lowercase, or I think you could just search me by my name, Aaron Stroud. But that was my Money in the Bank 2015 review. Hope you guys enjoy and enjoy things to come. Stay easy and keep watching wrestling.